Hey guys, this is MTP Flyers, and tonight I've got a cool unboxing from the folks over at OWC. Now, it's not what you think, or in the general idea of what we're used to from OWC. Now, they're Otherworld Computing, otherwise known as MacSales.com. So, let's skip ahead to the good part. Alright guys, so I am looking at this the first time along with you guys. This is the NUGUARD KX case. This thing offers extreme protection against accidental drops, impacts, and scratches without sacrificing the looks or added bulk. Now, we all know what that means, right? Oy vey! We want to try this out. We want to really try it out. So, obviously, I'm going to want to try to throw this around a little bit. Now, maybe not necessarily throwing it off of a roof. However, that would be pretty cool. Now, what's really nice about this case, it is a one-piece protection, although it does give you that look of having two layers of protection on that. Now, everything is covered up as far as your buttons go, but you've got a nice felt lining in here, and of course all the goodies are what are the cases made out of. So sliding this into the phone, onto the phone, is very easy. Put your buttons in first and slide it in on the other side, and you have a ton of lay on the table on this. So looking at the bottom, you've got great cutouts for your speaker, your microphone, your headphone jack, as well as the lightning port. Now, you have other third-party lightning ports and microphones that may not necessarily work great with this case, but they did do a good job, in my opinion, opening it up to maybe fit a little bit more than what we would be normally seeing in these style cases. On the side here, you have some covered-up volume buttons, as well as your vibrate switch, and it is fairly easy to get to. It is deep in there, but they did a good job cutting out the sides and narrowing it in, so it's not too sharp just to stick your finger in there and bump that up and down. Across the top, you do have your sleep-awake button covered. Now, the one thing I did notice with this, it is a very stealthy sleep-awake button and a very stealthy volume buttons. Usually you would hear that click, but it's something I had to get used to for a second there because I thought, well, is this working? And sure enough, it is. It's just very quiet. Took a minute to get used to there. Now, on the back here, again, and I've mentioned this to you guys before, I'm not crazy about the giant cutout on there. I would rather just to go real smooth around the camera. No issues with, in my opinion, with the camera flashback because they move the flash away from the lens itself, and I haven't experienced it. So, design, maybe, just not necessarily my style. I know some people have told me that they like the idea of seeing the two-tone color on there. Taking a quick peek around the front, I showed you guys the bezel and how deep it is, but you can see it does cover up pretty well in there. So if you have any thicker screen protectors, you may have an issue with this. Now, it does move fairly easily, so it may go on top, which could affect the fit and finish of the top of the case here. Now, I do have that Slim T, the Glass TR Slim, that we will try out, and that's very, very thin, so hopefully that would work with something like this. But real nice. On the back here, they do have their name pretty big, the NUGUARD KX. Some people do have issues with the logo being so big on certain cases. It's just cut out along with the design to give you some grippy feeling on there. Let me know what you think down below about markings like that on cases. Sometimes they do it on the sides and they have it on the back. It's not too bad, but you definitely see it there when you're doing it. Now, case looks good. It feels good in the hands. The volume buttons as well as the sleep awake button work great on this, but you know, ultimately we're going to want to put this to the test. So that is a first look at the NUGUARD KX from the folks over at OWC. Otherworld Computing, and I want to thank them for sending this out for review to me, and I definitely want to do a little bit more on this, and I got an idea. I want to know down below what kind of test you guys want me to do with this. Off the roof of my house, off my deck onto the driveway. I don't know if I want to do the roof thing again at work. That is a bit extreme. I mean, nobody's going to be throwing it off the roof, as we got in the comments in TLD's video. But you know, maybe just standing in the dock at work, which is about I'd say about a 5-foot drop off of there. Maybe standing off that and throwing it up, and going maybe like 10 feet and throwing it out. I think I'd be comfortable doing that. And you know, I've got Apple Care on this, so it's not really that big of a deal. And you know, just a little more realistic, real-world instruction. So, or destruction. But we're definitely going to test it out. Let me know down below what you guys think of this case and how we should test it out. This case does come in a ton of colors, as you can check out on their website. It does retail for $35, and they do have it available for the 5 and the iPhone 4S. So if you want to check out the colors, you can visit their website. I'll put the link down below. And it does not come with a screen shield. I know many people ask that, and I always think these cases should come with a screen shield. I don't know if it's something that they're thinking about doing, or just, you know, trying to get the case out there to see if it's well-liked. Maybe they'll take the idea and run with it, so we shall see. Alright guys, so that is our first look at the NUGUARD KX case from the folks over at OWC, and much more to come on this. Don't forget to comment down below how you would like me to test this, and maybe you can come up with your own idea. I'll try anything. Not too bad. So you guys take it easy. Have a great night. Be sure to comment, rate, subscribe to video. Rate. You say rate anymore? Thumbs up? I don't know. I don't want you to thumbs down it, for the love of Pete. So you guys stick around. I got a lot more coming up. You all have a great one, and I'll talk to you later. See ya!